snow and the storm has arrived, and already we're seeing several schools are canceling classes for tomorrow, and even some of the big universities like Grand Valley State University, they've canceled their classes for tonight. There are delays out at the airport, and you can see why. We're getting a lot of snow as it's starting to blow in now as the system crosses the lake. We have our crews spanned out across West Michigan from the lake shore to some of the busiest highways in our area. We'll take you out there live on the roads coming up in just a few minutes. But first, we do want to get back up to Storm Team 8. Kyle taking a look at just how cold the wind chills are making it feel outside. But we're going to start off with Bill. You're going to track, Bill, how much snow are we going to get?
Well, it's really coming down out there. Just had a report of 4 inches of new snow since 1 o'clock in the Muskegon area. Allendale's had about 1 inch of snow in just the last hour. Reports of 48-mile-an-hour wind gusts on the beach at Muskegon. Ludington, 0 visibility and gusts of 44 there. Reports of winds over 30 miles an hour in gusts at Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, and Battle Creek. And this is the kind of thing that we're going to put up with here all through this evening. We'll take a look at Storm Track Live, and what you can see there is lighter blue, indicating where the snow is a little bit lighter, and pockets of darker blue where it is snowing harder. You can see one shaping up right here around the Muskegon area, and these areas kind of fade and die. If you look at the one that's right in there now, you can see that was fairly big, and then it kind of shrinks, so these are going to work their way back and forth, but this snow will be pretty continuous here. If this blue area were to hold together, that gets to Grand Rapids here a little over half an hour or so, and this blue area right there over to 131 at 526. This is part of a larger system. You can see this is not just lake effect. This is snow that's coming across Lake Michigan and enhanced by the lake, and we will see if we can track the back edge of this, which reaches Grand Rapids here by around 11:30 or so. So areas east of Grand Rapids that aren't going to be seeing much in the way of lake effect enhancement will see their snow taper off here after midnight. Near Lake Michigan, the snow will continue to fall, and that's why you're getting the larger snow totals there. Winter storm warning, the counties that border Lake Michigan, the next set of counties inland, and includes Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids, for 6 to 12 inches of new snow. That warning goes till 4 o'clock tomorrow. For all those counties in the purple color to the east, that is a winter weather advisory for a good 3 to 6 inches of new snow there. Holland Skycam has disappeared. This is Grand Rapids. Traffic on 131 has slowed greatly during the last half hour, really poking along. And if you have to travel tonight, and if you don't have to, don't, stay put. But if you do have to travel tonight, allow some extra time, leave a good interval between you and the vehicle in front of you. Here's what we expect for snowfall totals. As you can see, we're looking at about 7-8 inches for Grand Rapids, 11-inch totals along the lake, and some places there will likely pick up a little over a foot. Snowfall amounts taper off to about 4 inches as you head east over toward the Lansing area. That's only part of the story, though. A lot of blowing and drifting. Our temperature here in Grand Rapids at the current time is just 2 degrees. That's the coldest temperature on the map. Very seldom you get a daytime with temperatures that cold, plus the fact we've got a strong wind blowing, which is kicking that wind chill down, and Kyle's got more on that.
Bill, blowing and drifting going to be a big part of the weather story for us, and that means wind chills too. Sub-zero here through much of the evening, but as Bill mentioned, southerly breeze. Temperatures will briefly warm this evening. Going to keep snowing at a pretty good clip during that time. We may just get above 10 for a brief period before the air temperatures sink back down into the single digits, and tomorrow definitely going to be a cold air day. We've got plenty of Arctic air rushing across Lake Michigan. Wind chills through much of the overnight, and tomorrow will be sub-zero too. Complicating that, a lot of blowing and drifting, and case in point, this is our live sky cam from Muskegon. This is Muskegon Lake right here. This is part of the shore, and then you can kind of make out a street light tower there. That's only several hundred feet away, less than a quarter mile away. 0 mile visibility being reported right now in Ludington and close to it, obviously, here in Muskegon. Intermittent blizzard conditions, a part of the equation, especially at the lakeshore here tonight, and open areas. Think about farm country, Allegan County. 131, you're going to have greatly reduced visibility going between Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo. It'll be tricky travel for US 31 also. Salt, ineffective at these temperatures. We are either above zero, or we're either below zero or just barely above zero. Salt doesn't work there very well at those temperatures, so they're only putting sand on many of the area roads. And the blowing and drifting is going to continue tomorrow morning. That could be a big player when administrators decide whether or not to close schools, even though the heaviest of the snow will have come and gone. We'll still be seeing a lot of blowing and drifting out there. Brian?